Previously on Phoenix Wings. Nell, where are you going?
To the castle. Maybe I can convince him to change the laws here.
I've spent my whole life training to come this far. But in the end, it only led me into more pain and disappointment.
Prince Vayne is associated with the Aurelius. In exchange for half of his humanity, he became half Aurelius himself. The proof of that existence lies within his left arm.
Then, what is he trying to accomplish from all of this?
Putting the pieces together, I'd say he's trying to turn everyone into Aurelius.
How could you do this to your own people? To your father? What happened to the old Vayne that wanted to lead Dalmas' kingdom into a prospering utopia?
The old Vayne you used to know is gone! Get used to it!
So what's the plan then?
I'll let you know when I think of one.
When I think of one? In case you haven't noticed, we have an army right in front of us.
We have to help them!
Time to crash the party! Charge!
Is that Elliot?
Out of our way, losers!
Elliot! Iris! You came for us!
Of course we did. Are you guys okay?
We're fine. Just dealing with an army right now, as you can see.
Men, attack now!
Nell, what did you do this time?
I'll explain later. Let's just focus on getting out of here.
He's right. We're outnumbered. Quick, hop on!
Don't let them get away!
Amelia! How can you be so calm at a time like this?
Oh, I thought Mr. Leave It to Me would have a plan by now.
Well, I do have one, but it's risky.
There's a soldier closing in on me!
Now, do I have to remind you again of the situation we're in?
Let me help this time. I can use earth magic to slow them down.
Magic's out of the question. Otherwise I would have done it a long time ago.
No, that's exactly what I want her to do.
But you just told me magic won't work.
Against them, yes, but Iris doesn't need to attack. She can create a roadblock to prevent them from chasing us back to Nate's side.
A crevice between us and the army, huh? Smart thinking, but even that's not gonna hold them forever.
I know that, but at least they'll buy us some time to make a steady retreat.
It's worth a shot!
Hey, what's that over there?
What the? Elliot, look out! Lost sight of a damn snowstorm.
Take this! Earthquake!
No, wait!
Oh no! What happened?
It was a surprise attack. They're using the snowstorm to their advantage. Damn it. I shouldn't have let my guard down.
Don't blame yourself. No one could have seen that attack coming. This definitely puts us at a huge disadvantage.
No, Salem can't heal or use ice magic yet. What are we going to do?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of an emergency plan. But
Just go on ahead without us. We'll find another way back.
But Salem, there's Aurelius out there!
what?
Nell, Iris, whatever you do, don't look back. I'll handle everything from here.
There's no way we're leaving you two behind!
We have no choice but to retreat before the situation gets worse.
But we can't just leave them!
Then what do you suggest we do? Vines aren't strong enough to pull them to the other side.
And the army will try to stop us by the time any magic is cast.
There just has to be a way!
Look, I know you want to help, but if we don't get out of here, we'll all be dead. They'll be fine. Trust me.
Iris, I don't want to leave them behind either. Amelia's right. We'll just have to put our faith in Salem for survival.
Alright, fine.
Hey, Salem! You better promise me that you and Elliot will return alive!
Oh, I'll be back. I still have a few bones to pick with you.
I'll look forward to that!
Nell, come on!
You're mine now, Papa.
You know what they say. goes around, comes around.
I promised I'd come home to you, so that I could tell you of all kinds of stories, show you the beauty of magic. But right now, I need you to lend me your strength.
Spirits of the snowy region, I call upon thee in the name of the Yin-Yang siblings. Protect us from the Aurelius, in exchange for my magic.
Looks like I'm still not strong enough. Oh well. No use worrying about it. At least we're safe for now.
Looks like you guys made it back alive.
Barely. I'm just worried about Salem and Elliot.
Where are they?
They're back outside, fighting Vayne's army, and possibly the Aurelius.
Did everyone else leave?
Yes, but we told them to go on ahead. We wanted to wait for you guys so that we could go on together.
And you left Simon with them?
He's fine, Amelia. They're all heading to Ecclesia City. Hopefully we don't spot any Aurelius along the way.
I'm sure we won't.
I'm probably worrying too much, but it doesn't hurt to be cautious a little.
Indeed.
Sophia!
You're wounded! When did this happen?
During my trip back here, I bumped into Aurelius and fell on some sharp rocks along the way. It's just a scratch, no big deal.
No big deal? That looks like more than just a scratch. Here, let me heal you.
I appreciate the concern, but you shouldn't trouble yourself for me.
You saved my life back then. It's the least I can do to return the favor.
You are far too kind for someone like yourself.
Huh? Sophia, are you?
Not to interrupt your sentimentalism or anything, but what exactly are the Aurelius? I keep hearing about how dangerous they are, yet I know nothing about them.
I'm a little surprised they haven't told you yet, considering how long you've been hanging with them more than we have.
Maybe they were too caught up in the Vayne situation and forgot to tell Amelia. You can't really blame them for that.
I suppose so, but if Nate had time to explain to me about Dalmas' kingdom, I don't see why he couldn't do the same for her.
Honestly. Nell, try to be a little more considerate, okay? This is a delicate situation.
Forgive me. I guess I'm still feeling a little tense tonight after what happened.
No, you're right. I should have explained about that to Amelia earlier at the time. Sorry about that.
So, am I going to get my answer, or not?
Of course. The Aurelius is a special race here in Artemis. They take form of a corrupted soul from the dead, and crave for negative energy. The more they consume, the more powerful they become. Anyone who encounters the Aurelius have a lower chance of survival against them. Like I said, they crave for negative energy and devour dead carcasses.
Human, Bauplus, elf, animals, even monsters. If you're suffering from any kind of despair, you're walking prey for them. They're unpredictable, even manipulative. I wouldn't be surprised if anyone here is an Aurelius.
I see now.
So what you're telling me is that this special race can kill us at any time, anywhere. And there's no weapon, no medicine, nothing to kill them?
We've been researching for who knows how long, but we still haven't had any luck figuring out a way to do so.
No offense, but your planet's screwed up.
And yet, you came all the way here from Earth. Great plan there.
Yeah, to study. I knew I was going to deal with all kinds of dangers here, But after hearing a graphic story like that, I'm almost regretting my decision to even be here.
Are there any dangers in your home planet, Amelia?
Of course there is, but not as bad as you guys.
Amelia, you heard those terrifying shrieks outside, right? What exactly did they sound like to you?
They sound human. A little too human. Oh no! This whole story you're telling me is true, isn't it?
I wish I was making it up, but unfortunately this is our reality. Whether you're dead or even on the verge of dying, once an Aurelius kills you, you're finished.
Well, it's certainly worth researching, but it's still screwed up. I'll have to jot down some notes later.
Now that you're informed, let's move on to a different topic, shall we? May I ask for your name, young man? I don't think I caught it yet.
Oh, of course. My name is Nell. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure's all mine. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Nate told me that you stormed off into the castle despite his warnings. When you confronted Prince Vayne, what exactly did he say to you?
He was responsible for the death of King Edgar.
King Edgar died because of him? I thought it was just by illness.
That was just a cover-up to hide the truth about what really happened.
I'd rather hear he died by common illness than murder. I wouldn't wish for anyone to die by an Aurelius, let alone by your own flesh and blood.
And considering what Vayne has done up till now, is that really that surprising?
She does have a point.
When it comes to royal families, some of them use that power for good intentions, but there are others who will go so far into murdering their predecessor in order to rule a kingdom. Cruel, yes. That's just how it's been from generation to generation.
But what made him change?
He told me his father didn't think he was ready to be king, so the council cancelled his declaration.
Why?
Vayne was far too judgmental to realize that his ruling methods are no different than a tyrant's. Both King Edward and the council feared what would happen to the future of Dalmas' kingdom. But what we didn't see coming from Vayne
was the unforgivable crime of murdering his own father.
I once read about the history of Dalmas' kingdom. It was similar to Magi City, but more active with festivals and trade markets all around Artemis.
Oh yes. Those were the glorious days when King Edgar was around. I remember he used to participate in all the fun games, send some of his finest doctors, even visit the children on their birthday dressed up as a joker.
He certainly was quite the role model. I've always known him to be strong, but I suppose it makes sense for him to let his guard down for his family. His selflessness and love for his son was the price he paid, and for that, he's gone.
It's so hard to believe it ended so abruptly. Just because Vayne couldn't accept the fact that he wasn't ready to take responsibility for the throne.
He's just a spoiled brat who lacks common sense.
I've tried to convince him to change, but...
But because of that, Salem and I ended up saving you like a princess locked in a tower.
You didn't have to be so blunt about it.
Well, you can't exactly deny the truth either.
Point taken.
I've always known there was something wrong with Vayne, but I didn't think he would go this far.
Anyone in Dalmas' kingdom would be shocked as well. It would make sense for him to come up with a nicer cause of death.
Now, you've seen Vayne's right arm, haven't you?
I did.
Do you know what he's planning to do?
He already told me.
I see.
There's something else that's been bugging me for a while now.
Something else? What is it?
I think I know exactly what it is. Now, how were you able to get inside the castle so easily?
Well...
Now that you mention it, the only time the guards were injured was when Salem attacked. There were burnt marks and blackened snow when I arrived there.
And only Salem and I can use magic.
That may be true, but...
But Salem left after Nell did, while you remained here with Elliot.
I think we can all agree that Salem assaulted the guards right after he overheard Nell's capture.
Well, that's just...
So, once more now, how did you get inside?
I just knew one of the soldiers, and he was able to let me in. I also happen to know Vayne as well.
Really now?
That's a little suspicious if you ask me.
It's not like it has anything to do with your situation. All I know is the information I've given to you. Simple as that.
Some knight in shining armor you turned out to be.
What did you say?
Oh, did I hit a nerve? Last time I checked, knights are usually honest and trustworthy.
You've only met me for less than a day, so I'm afraid you still have yet to establish an opinion of me.
I think from what I've seen up till now is more than enough for me to form one.
I've already told you what I know. You just have to accept it as it is.
You say that, but your expression says different. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. But I think Nate and Sophia deserve the right to know. And you shouldn't have a problem explaining yourself to your childhood friend.
Easy now. We don't want to cause any problems here.
What problems? All I see is an ignorant child who's clearly all talk and no action.
Oh dear.
Then why don't you tell me what to do? Yes, I agree they deserve to know the truth, but what exactly would me revealing everything accomplish? The answer is nothing more than more hatred or even death. But if you have an idea, I'd love to hear it.
I think we all need to cool down a little. At least the blizzard's calmed down.
Yeah, it's been a rough night for us. So let's just all go to sleep and hope Salem and Elliot return in the morning.
Whatever. I don't need to sit here wasting my time with a child.
Wait, you're heading outside now?
I'm not going anywhere, don't worry. I just need some fresh air.
Sophia, you knew this would happen, didn't you?
All I did was ask a question. The rest just followed along.
I'm gonna take a nap in my room. Wake me up if Salem returns.
Nell?
What is it?
Try to sleep well, okay?
I will.
You know what? Maybe I should hit the hay as well. One more night won't kill us, and I'd rather leave by daytime anyway. Don't make too much noise, ladies.
We'll be fine. Sleep well.
I'm going to talk to Amelia about something. I'll be back.
Suit yourself. That girl. She's one of us.
Did you say something?
It's nothing. Have a good night, if you're really going to sleep.
Yeah, same to you.
Not exactly the best place to recover our strength, but it's quiet, so I suppose this will do. Finally decided to come back to us, huh?
Where are we?
We're in the library of the castle.
Wait, what happened to the others?
You don't remember? We tried to escape, but a soldier attacked us, and you fell unconscious. Our plan kinda backfired because of that surprise attack. There were also Aurelius trying to kill us too.
How were you able to escape alive while carrying me?
It's a long story, one that I don't have time to explain.
Guess I'll leave it at that then. There must be over 1 billion books in this place.
I wouldn't go that far as to how many books there are.
Alright, let's see you guess how many books there are here.
There are 8,526 books in this library.
Seriously? You're not just guessing, are you?
I once studied the history of the 3 infamous locations of Artemis, even before I attended Magic Academy. In Dalmas Kingdom, the castle carries 8,526 books in their library, from family generations to the Great Depression tragedy.
Whoa.
Are you not informed of this? I thought you'd been around a lot of places.
Yes, but I only know very limited information. I've met other travelers and merchants in the past. They told me all kinds of stories about their adventures and showed me really cool artifacts and items. I would love to travel around myself someday.
Well, you're with us. Maybe after we sort out our situation, we can visit you again and journey around for fun. I'm sure Nell and Anairis would like that.
I'd like it too. You know, this is the first time I've ever seen you so calm.
It's because you're not an idiot like Nell. Well, I guess while we're here, why don't we study some history? Maybe there's something we don't know that can help us.
There's one thing I want to know, though. How did all of this happen? You know, the whole Vayne ruining everyone's lives. What do you think caused all of this?
I really don't know. And the only ones who could probably answer that is either Nate or Nell. What's this? A logbook of Aurelius victims. That's an unusual spot for something like this.
Let's read that one first. Well, what does it say?
This entry looks recent. About a few weeks ago.
Do you see a date?
Here we go. It's marked November 13th.
The same day Nell and I confronted General Velcro back at Ithel Village. What? What is it? What's on the next page?
There's no way I could have been this blindsided.
What did it say? Never mind, I'll see for myself. What is this?
Why didn't I notice it sooner? It was right in front of me the entire time.
If this is all true, then that means Nell and the others are in huge trouble. We have to go back.
How? Iris split the road in half, remember?
I still have my snow horn. I can summon an eagle and fly us out of here.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Vincent, Melanie, I knew it was too good to be true.
I knew you guys were planning on coming back to the castle, but I didn't think it'd be on the same night. Though I must admit, for the first time in a while, I'm having a blast with my special guests.
Forgive us for lying to you from the start. Fortunately for you, it's only been a day, so it's not like you've gained much from this.
Though we can't say the same for Amelia or her partner.
What did you do to them?
Let's just say this is all Nell's fault. If he hadn't come to Delmas Kingdom in the first place, he wouldn't have caused so much bloodshed that's about to happen.
So you're gonna kill us, just as you did those two. And I assume they're not the only ones you've killed either.
I'm sorry it's come to this.
He's fast!
I wouldn't worry about him right now if I were This
can't be real. This has to be a dream.
Don't worry. My daughter and I will be sure to tuck you in nice and cozy.
Try and save them if you can, Nell!
Amelia? Can we talk?
What's up?
About what happened back there. That was a little too much to say to Nell, so...
Let me guess. You want me to apologize to Nell, is that right?
Well, yes. Huh? What's so funny?
You're just too adorable. In a good way, of course.
What's so adorable about that?
Shh, be quiet. Do you hear something?
It sounds like a growl. Those are Sophia's dogs, aren't they?
You're correct.
It's you.
What's going on here?
Sorry, Nell, but it's too risky to let you guys live.
I don't know why, but something tells me today will change everything. It'll throw me off course, it'll question everyone's resolve, and most likely, no one will ever find a home to be in again. Is there really nothing I can do to help? Next time on Phoenix Wings, Episode 15, The Final Confrontation. Can I really do this?